Hello once again. Welcome back to another haphazard production with your semi-psycho host, Lance Renard. Hey, if you can't admit it, you must admit the realities of our times. And I just received a message from one Jane Doe stating that we have dropped the ball. We let these controllers take over too much and too far. So, right, she says we are at war. And I can take that viewpoint as well. I am about to go over a huge set of railroad tracks right now. And looking at the attacks that people allow, man, come on. Allowing it. But then again, resistance is futile. Well, to a degree it's futile. Psychological resistance is part of it. I believe that one of the aspects of, like, say, smoking a psychoactive drug like CBD or THC can alter your brainwaves, your vibration, your feelings, your emotions. And I think it actually interrupts with their 5G plans, and thus the restrictions, regulations, rules, laws, oppression that still surrounds a plant that grows out of the ground that has been there for ever. And well, if you look at that star, we're going to put you in a prison cell. Or if you pick that plant, and you get caught with that plant on you, you're going to get put into a prison cell. This is still going on. This hasn't ended. It's ending, theoretically, or the illusion is that all of this oppression surrounding THC and CBN, CBD, CBG is ending, but it's not. It competes with every market there is. It competes with the clothing market, with the oil market, with the steel industry. It competes with every single market. Did you know there's plastic in the stalks of hemp, cannabis, or otherwise, the plant? Plasticines that can be distilled and removed as oils, transmission fluid, as gas, or as fuel. So it competes with every single market, and that's why it was made illegal 85, 90 years ago. People, if we were to create machines, or have been working on, focusing on, look at all the fibers and fabrics that can be made from the plant itself. All of the chemicals that can be used. It's the oldest pesticide known to man, because bugs don't eat it. As a matter of fact, in my experiments, I had plant strains that would eat the bugs. The bugs would land on the resin, they get stuck, and the plant would dissolve them and literally eat the bug, digest the bugs. It's an amazing plant. I didn't really start this video with the ideas of getting into what cannabis or hemp, plant fibers and products were all about. But a lot of people don't know about the plastics that are in them, about the fact that you can create epoxies from them that rival the tensile strength of steel. It's like, well, so that would mean we could have guardrails, we could have structural beams that are compatible to, or even stronger than, steel itself. And fireproof. It's just nuts how versatile this particular thing is. And it's a thinking thing. I've worked with the plants for, 12 years, maybe 15, somewhere in there. And they're amazing, man. You plant one dominant species next to another species that is not as dominant, and the dominant one will poison the soil and kill off the other ones. It's like it thinks. It's freaky. It's freaky cool. So anyway, we are at a war, gang, and get it in your mind of the fact that you're either gonna stand up against tyranny or are you going to lie down? Or are you going to lie down? So what are you going to do? Stand up or lay down? I think we all know the answer to that. But I've actually asked some guys randomly a few months ago, I would ask that question. Would you stand against tyranny? And I've actually had people say no. And the two guys that said no out of the maybe 30 that I asked were ex-police officers. No offense against law enforcement. I'm absolutely for having people monitor, patrol, and protect areas. But the rethinking of the police, too, is something I should get into, in that the ability to actually aid and assist is often taken away by the officer, and his viewpoint, of course, every person has their own viewpoints on how they're going to handle their job. And we would prefer people that are here for the people, to aid and assist. So that's what I do in my endeavors. And as I said, I've been recently interrupted, severely interrupted, but I will overcome. I will follow through. So like, comment, and subscribe. I wish my recordings were longer, but this will take 3 hours to upload. Thanks for playing. Talk to you soon.